let's look at alkaline earth metals. The alkaline earth metals are beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium, located in group 2 of the periodic table. These metals except for magnesium are stored in oil, like the alkali metals, which have similar properties and reactivity trends, and also observed moving down the group, their density and reactivity increases. All alkaline earth metals except beryllium react with water and give off hydrogen to form an alkaline solution. This reaction is less vigorous than alkali metals, but it becomes more vigorous down its group. Elements in group 2. These metals all have 2 electrons in their outermost shell, and with the exception of beryllium can lose these outermost electrons to form an ion with like the alkali metals. For example, magnesium can lose this outermost electron to form an ion with a +2 charge. We will now learn about the reactions of magnesium with oxygen in water. Using a pair of tongs, take the magnesium strip and hold it to a roaring Bunsen burner flame. The combustion of magnesium proceeds with a bright white flash. Take care not to look at this flash. Pay attention. Magnesium fires cannot be extinguished by water. Magnesium reacts with oxygen to produce magnesium oxide, which is a white solid. You will see a white precipitate at the bottom of the beaker once everything settles. This is solid magnesium hydroxide, as it is only slightly soluble in water. The alkaline earth metals become more vigorous down its group. For example, magnesium reacts slowly when it is added to cold water, but a layer of insoluble magnesium hydroxide forms, which protects the metal and stops it reacting. Magnesium will only react with steam, not cold water. The reaction from steam forms magnesium oxide and hydrogen gas. In this practical, it is imperative that the magnesium strip is heated, not the sand soaked in water. Hydrogen gas can be ignited with a burning splint. However, if steam is passed over hot magnesium, a vigorous reaction happens. Magnesium has reacted with cold water to produce magnesium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. According to the equation below, magnesium hydroxide is slightly soluble in water. In the periodic table, elements are classified as metals and non-metals. Besides classifying elements into metals and non-metals, some elements can be classified as metalloids. Metalloids have both characteristics of metals and non-metals. We have talked about the physical properties of metal and non-metals in previous video. Now metalloids have both characteristics of metals and non-metals. Most of them have a shiny appearance like metals, and are solid at room temperature and pressure, but they are brittle like non-metals. Metalloids have intermediate conductivity of heat and electricity. If metalloids conduct electricity, they must either be heated or slightly impure form. Lastly, metalloids have intermediate melting and boiling point. Based on their characteristics, metalloids are often used as semiconductor. Now we know the general physical properties of metalloids.